Hi guys, back with another video for you today. This is one of 3 videos I'm doing today, so stay tuned for more videos, or if this is one of the latter videos, please make sure to catch the previous videos. I thought since it's almost Christmas and I have 3 different brands I'm talking about today, all of them have giveaways, and I'm sending these fragrance giveaways out myself, so please make sure you're subscribed to participate. I'll do 3 videos today for you guys so that you can take advantage of potentially winning some fragrances. So today in this video I'm talking about a fragrance from a TV personality or a TV show personality, Stephen T. Shippey, and he has a fragrance that he's created with perfumer Sarah McCartney called Superstition number 13. This one right here, and it's the brand is called 13th Floor Fragrance Co. So I'm talking about this fragrance today, and we have a full bottle to give away. It's in here, and I'm shipping to the USA only. I can only ship to the USA, but if you have friends or relatives who can accept your package here in the USA and you're not in the USA, you can certainly participate if you wanted to participate. So if you want to find out about Superstition number 13 by 13th Floor Fragrance Co., then please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. Yes, today I'm talking about a fragrance that I don't know about the brand, and of course the person behind the brand, Stephen T. Shippey, reached out to me on Instagram and asked me if I wanted to review this fragrance. I said, you know what, send me a sample first. I want to find out if I like the fragrance. And he had also mentioned that the perfumer is Sarah McCartney, and I said, oh, okay, I know of her and know of her fragrances. I did not know about Stephen T. Shippey. I don't really watch these kind of shows. He has 2 shows that he told me that he has, and one of them is on Travel Channel called Haunting in the Heartland, and the other series of shows is on Amazon Prime called Haunted Saginaw. So if you guys know this, these shows, maybe you might want to be curious about the particular fragrance as well. So I'll tell you all about the fragrance, what I think of it, how it smells, and everything like that, all honestly. And again, this bottle was sent to me for this review, and I'll tell you my honest opinions. But before I get to the review, if this is your first time tuning into my channel and you still haven't subscribed, please do click the subscribe button below, and also click the bell so that you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. Also want to let you know that there is a promo code that if you guys wanted to take advantage of, if you wanted to buy the bottle yourself, I have a link in the info box. It's 25% off, and the code is the Perfume Guy. This is a 50 ml bottle and retails for $99.99. The link is in the info box. As I said, it's a 2020 launch. It's a woody, spicy fragrance. At least that's what I think it is. Perfumer once again is Sarah McCartney. And the notes. We have notes: Mandora, Lavender, Fig, Oakmoss, Ambergris, Bergamot, Indian Sandalwood, Jasmine, Violet, Frankincense, Tobacco, Vanillin, Cardamom, and Benzoin. So a lot of stuff are happening in here. And when I asked for the sample first, I said, you know, I told Stephen, I said I would love to find out about the fragrance, but there's no place for me to sample it, so I'd have to smell it first. So he sent me the sample, and I told him I got a very peppery experience, woody but very, very peppery, spicy. So I was curious to find out about it. I also mentioned to him it reminded me of a couple of fragrances, and I'll tell you about the fragrances after I tell you about the this particular fragrance. So the fragrance starts off, you know, very well, I shouldn't say very citrusy. It starts off a little citrusy because this fragrance is, it's almost like this week I'm dealing with savory fragrances. This is a very savory experience, but more of a woody, savory touch, because it doesn't have a lot of sweetness, even though it has vanillin in the notes, which is a synthetic form of vanilla. It's a more of a savory experience for me rather than being a sweet fragrance. So it starts off with a little citrusy touch of Mandora, and Mandora is supposed to be a fruit that's half orange and half mandarin orange. Mandarin. So that's a very interesting note that I've never seen come up in a fragrance before. But you do get that citrusy touch. You know, there's a slight orangey mandarin-y thing, but not overwhelming, because this fragrance is mostly known about the woods and spices for me. So that Mandora adds a little bit of sweetness in the fragrance. But you know, it starts getting darker from there. That's the only sweetness that I'm experiencing here, and it's a woody spicy fragrance, but ultra resinous, like lots of resinous, because as it's drying down I get more ambery touches. So the notes come in and leave, but you do experience some aromatic touches with lavender, some slight green, peppery touches of fig. And even though there's no pepper mentioned in this fragrance, figs themselves, the leaves, are slightly peppery. So I think some of the notes in here that are working together make for a peppery experience, like black pepper. To me, that's what I'm getting with the fragrance. So there's a fig does come in a little bit. There's a little bit of a saltiness from Ambergris, and I guess a little bit of bergamot in here as well, because they do credit it, because there is a slight distinct kind of a citrusy touch, not sweet, not tart, just kind of like a citrusy touch running throughout it. So it does have some sandalwoody touches, because it gets really woody and really spicy. But a lot of these other notes come in, and of course as it's drying down it gets to be a more of a woody, spicy, ambery combination. But there's a smoky touch running throughout the fragrance, and it credits of frankincense as well as a note in here. So there is that smokiness coming in here throughout the fragrance with the frankincense. And here's another thing. Frankincense to me does have peppery touches to begin with. It is actually from a plant, the frankincense. It's the tears of it grows on trees. It's like a jellied kind of resin, but there is some pepperiness with it. So I just think that some of the notes working together make for a peppery experience, because I specifically asked Stephen, I said, is there any black pepper in this fragrance? And he said, no, there isn't. But either way, as it's drying down, it does sweeten up a tad bit with that vanillin note. And there's a little bit of a benzoin in here as well. Benzoin is a beautiful vanillic resin, but for me, it's not a lot to make a difference at all, because the experience is very savory. That's basically what it is. I mean, black pepper to me is a very savory experience in fragrances. And as I said, even though there's no credit of black pepper on me, it's very peppery, and I'm experiencing lots of peppery touches with this one. So interesting that the fragrance is very strong. It's also very oily. If I spray it here, you can see the oil, and it clings on for a long time, as you can see right there. So here's what it reminds me of. I asked Stephen, I said, it reminds me of Le Labo. There are some fragrances from Le Labo that it reminds me of. It's almost like a Le Labo fragrance. Where's that coming from? For me, it reminds me of a combination of Poivre 23 with their Gaillac fragrance. Both of them are city exclusives, and I've smelled plenty of fragrances in my lifetime, and fragrances start reminding me of one another. Now, I'm not saying these are identical. I don't think they are. In fact, there's no black pepper here, and Poivre 23 from Le Labo is focusing on black pepper. So it's interesting that it's reminding me. But, a lot of notes, when they're connected together, they create different accords, and that's what this one is reminding me of. So the inspiration, I think, is right on with this one. I'm not going to get too deep into the background of Stephen T. Shippey. You guys can look up the TV shows or him yourself. But I feel like it's a dark fragrance. It's a smoky fragrance. It's a wintry fragrance. But when I'm saying wintry, as in it's experiencing it's wintry. Like there's a cold touch with this fragrance. You experience the coldness outside, the fog, the trees, the woods, the fire burning, and things like that. So it's a smoky, resinous, woody, spicy amber, pretty much. That's what you get with Superstition number 13. So, do I recommend it? If you're looking for fragrances that are similar to the two fragrances I told you about, or if you like the idea of dark fragrances, woody fragrances, smoky, resinous, spicy fragrances, ambery fragrances, you should definitely try it. And again, as I said, I do have a discount code. He has discounted it with my code, the Perfume Guy, 25% off of the $99.99 50 ml bottles. So it's in the info box. You can check it out yourself. And I do have a giveaway as well. Like I said, I have a full bottle to give away. I will be sending this one out myself, so it is a USA only giveaway. And as I said, if you are outside of the USA and you want to participate, maybe if you have a relative or friend that lives here and they can accept the package for you, then go ahead and participate. But what I want to have you do is let me know what you liked about this review. Let me know why you want to win this, and also please put your state in the info box so that you can qualify. Please make sure you're subscribed. As I said, I will be checking to make sure in the new year that you are definitely subscribed, or we will not be qualifying you. So publicly subscribe to my channel if you can, so that you can qualify for my giveaways. I've got a lot of giveaways coming up. In fact, there's 3 videos today, 3 different brands giveaways. All 3 of them I'm sending out. So stay tuned for those other videos. And if this is the 2nd or 3rd, please make sure to catch the previous ones just in time for Christmas so you can win. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching today for my review video for Superstition number 13 from 13th Floor Fragrance Co. Let me know what you think of this fragrance. What do you think about the idea of this fragrance? Put some comments down so I can find out. Good luck with the giveaway. I hope everyone's having a great week, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas if you guys celebrate. Please do like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.